Hello, Leo. This is Jade with Bella Jade Tarot. Your overall feeling, emotion, lesson, vibe for the week coming from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot is the Six of Air. And the Six of Air is really, just a way to remember that you should try not to take such a rigid stance in everything. Just remember that you need to take some time, research, consider all of your options, weigh everything, and remember that all of your life choices up to this point have led you to this place, no matter how big or small this place is, and that you can make decisions and make a choice on the way that that's going to move forward. So that's just your overall kind of energy for the week. I have been shuffling while we've been talking about this. So the way that I do my readings is the beginning, middle, end of the week, and kind of the story that I see through the cards. Not necessarily reading the cards with their traditional meanings, but I formulate a story as we go. So beginning of the week, let's see here. For Leo, I really feel like you've been you want to start a new love, but you are coming from a wounded place. Your wounds are still very active and present in your life as you want to start this new journey. And so one of the things that you might want to consider is how you can let that go. How can you take the blindfold off, realize that your walls are really behind you. You can step right out of that. That's a mental fortress there that you're locked up in. By the middle of the week, yeah. So by the middle of the week, this guy, is pretty proud of the way that he's been in love. May not be super willing to see the ways in which he has impacted the situation. So, again, just because the gender of the card is male doesn't mean that the viewer is male, but just remember that, all of your decisions have led you up to this point. So, don't be too proud to reconsider the ways in which you impacted the situation as well. So that's kind of the middle of the week, is some kind of lesson is going to remind you that, you should also, consider the things that you have done in the past and in past relationships that have impacted your ability to have a positive relationship. And it's going to make you not really want to move forward yet. You're really hesitant to move forward on this, even though it's something that you really want. I think it's something you'd be really good at as well, Leo. And, if you could move into this in a positive way, I really think that, you would feel really great about moving forward, and you would find some strength in that. I find the King of Wands to be kind of, not in this necessarily deck, but in other decks, I find him to be kind of this like sexy patriarch guy. That's who he is in my mind anyways. So, you know, you may either find that person, that sexy patriarch, or you could become that sexy patriarch. So, again, make your decisions, weigh all the options, do your research, but don't forget to take your own actions into account as you're moving into this next stage of your life. This is really positive that you want to start finding love again. And, I encourage that. I think that you can do it. Again, this middle of the week is really kind of telling you to take your time, make your decisions wisely, weigh all your options, and remember that everything that you've done has brought you to this point in the past. So there's things that you have done in the past that may have caused some of the pain that you are experiencing now. So you may need to consider doing some changes, because you don't want to be, too sure of yourself and cocky that you don't see and realize the lesson that should be coming from these experiences that we have in our life. That is the whole purpose of life, is to just grow and move through these things and come out the other end stronger, more in control of our destiny, and manifesting. Just take your time, but try to see all the different angles. Have a great week.